It's great being out in the van in the summertime, but when it's really hot, you want to stay cool, and we have 5 tips to help you out today.
Tip number 1, keep the sun from out of the van. So easiest way to do this is to park under trees if you can. Second thing, put your awning out. And a third way, if you have one, is we've got a Dragonfly awning, so it helps as the sun comes up and over the van throughout the whole day. So it installs really easy, slides right into the slot at the end of our Fiamma awning, has nice tension straps that you hammer into the ground, so it actually makes the overall awning a little more secure. One thing we love about it is the fact that we could customize our colors, and you know we love orange and blue. So we've got orange and blue on the awning, and for the size we have, it only costs us about $310.
So tip number 2 is obviously airflow. You want to maximize the airflow through the van. We're fortunate, we have the roll down screens, we can open that up. We have all the other windows open. Like most vans, we have a MaxxAir fan. If you have one of those, obviously put that on exhaust to pull this air through and help keep things cool, keep the air flowing through. Even on a day like today, when it's 90s and humid, it's still fairly comfortable in the van. It's about, well, relatively comfortable. It's 82 degrees. If we didn't have that, this would just be a hot tin can. It would just be baking. So again, maximize your airflow.
Tip number 3, create a thermal break between the cab of the van and your living space. We all know how hot it gets up there. We put in not just this curtain, but also we put up all of the window shades to help keep the heat out. It's still kind of warm up there, so we also use this thermal curtain that we installed to keep it warm in the winter, but added benefit for the summertime, it helps reduce the amount of space we have to cool inside the living space of the van when we get to the next tip in the AC.
Tip number 4, and this won't apply to everybody, but we do have a Nomadic cooling AC 48 volt. Now, can we run this all the time when we're not on shore power? No, but we use it to help bring the temperature down in the van before we go to bed when you really want it comfortable. So we run it for about an hour, uses about 10% of the battery in that time. We also run a little fan in the back to help push that cool air around. As Vic just said in tip 3, we have a smaller space that we're trying to cool, so it helps things get down to a comfortable temperature quicker. So we do that, adjust things, open the windows up when we're done, and then hopefully we draw in some of that nice cool air and makes things really comfortable for sleeping. The goal is just to get it to a comfortable temperature. Last night we did it. It took us from about 79 degrees, 80 degrees, down to about 75 degrees, I believe, when we shut it off after about an hour. Of course, it's going to depend on the environment where you are and how humid it is, but if you have it, make sure you take advantage of it. Tip number 5, if you can, find a campsite with water, obviously lake, pond, stream, river, something that you're allowed to actually go swimming in.
Yeah,
obviously
anything to get wet.
Yeah, don't go somewhere that you can't. We did that today, hence the pink towels, hanging up, drying now. It's probably one of the best ways to cool off. You can do other things in the van, but if you can get your body temperature down, there's nothing that will beat that. I love swimming, so
yeah,
it makes it enjoyable.
The only bad thing is we didn't pack any floaties, so we just float around in the water today.
That's a personal problem. So I guess that's the other 5A. Bring a floaty thing if you can. Just makes it that much more enjoyable. But get in the water if you can. It's a great way to just bring the body temperature down, get some evaporative cooling when you're done.
We might go for another swim before bed tonight.
Exactly. As you said, 5 tips to hopefully help you stay cool and comfortable in the warm, hot summer weather. It's still plenty of that left.
Yeah, and you got to get out there and enjoy it while you can, especially when you're in the Northeast.
Right. And when you're off grid, these are the solutions we try to employ to help us stay comfortable, not sweat too much, and hopefully you found some of them useful. So if you did like this video, we know it's a little bit on the shorter side, and some of these may have been common sense things. If you have any questions on some of the stuff we showed,
or other suggestions on how you stay cool,
yeah, put a comment below if you have those suggestions. Let us know, and we'll respond to any comments you have. So hopefully you enjoy these quick tips, and you're getting out there and doing your thing, and as I like to say, keep wandering.
Bye.